Okay guys, finally we actually can start on getting these tomatoes out of here. It was one of those situations where we've been putting it off for the last few days. We got the other side out, but we're lacking these 3 beds here. And I need to get these prepped so that way we can work on getting some things planted either late fall, early winter, or either rolling into to our early spring. So we need to get this stuff out, let these beds heal. We'll either put bark, more compost, or silage tarps, but we'll kind of see what it looks like. Most of the time we don't silage tarps these. Most of the time we put just bark or more compost, let them rest and plant something right back into it, because these are very good healthy beds. We've had good luck growing things out of here. Now, I was not happy with some of the tomato beds, and we'll talk about that later. But we're gonna do tomatoes different next year. I believe that we overplant or plant a lot and we get a good harvest, but I feel like we can't utilize the space and time better with these tomatoes. So we're gonna try to focus on where we're gonna put tomatoes next year, but this is not gonna be it. So we need to get this stuff cleaned out, get it ready for us to start the new beds. All right, cleaned out all 3 of them. Now we're gonna rake them down, make sure they're kind of even back out, pull all the weeds if there's any, which there's really no weeds in there, which is good. That shows how good the raised bed is done. But we're gonna top it back off, probably, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but at least let's get all the like random junk out of it right quick. All right, so those are cleaned out. You'll see right back here, look how good they look. Now, I've not re-topped them with any compost. We will before we plant, but it's just not quite time for us to plant. As you can see, it is miserably hot out here. The high today is around 90, which is actually a little bit cooler. We're actually in what we consider the cool snap. We're gonna get the pool. All right, you see our sweet potatoes right here. These are the ones we did in pots that we were gonna try out. And they have done extremely well. We're not ready to pull them up. They're just now starting to bloom. We planted only about 6 slips out of all, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, yeah, about 7 slips actually. So once we get ready to pull these up, we're gonna see what it's done. These were all slips basically from our potatoes that we had either had harvested or naturally grew. The ones out in the garden were ones we had to buy the slips, and you see they did okay, but not like they should. So we're gonna see how these do, and if they do better, it shows that we're gonna go deeper with our soil like we have here, and we're gonna plant naturally off the sweet potato versus doing like the true slips. We actually did like a tuber like the baked potato. So we're gonna see how they do in a few weeks. Just keep up for those videos. They'll be coming out very soon. Okay, so a little update on the raised beds. We got peppers still playing out. They're lacking a little bit. We've got all these beds back raised, got all the weeds out. Wasn't much anyway.
Daddy, look at this one.
Yeah, you see those peppers? They're
This
still
one's
doing really
already
good,
red.
aren't they?
This one's all the way red.
No, we got to start picking them. We've got peppers for days. So we've got these beds. We've got like 3 or 4 volunteer potatoes growing. We're gonna let them grow. We've still got our herbs, our sage, our asparagus. All these beds are ready to go. We're gonna top off when it's actually time to plant over the next few weeks. We've got all of these beds here done. Really our last project we need to do, and we're not gonna get to it today because we're just running out of time, is actually we're going to be putting new material down in this strawberry bed. The grass has just taken over some spots. The weed barrier that we used here was terrible. So we're going to go back and put some heavy cardboard paper and really start cleaning this up. But we're going to give it a little time because that grass is going to naturally start dying anyway. And then we're going to start cleaning up with new cardboard paper, new bark. And that way be ready for the season's end. All right, so we took the afternoon. We've got, we're at the big beef farm and moved some cows and things like that. And y'all have seen these cows, but I want to show you this. You know, we talked about building a hay barn up here, and we finally have gotten to the point where we've got our pad down. Pads there for the 40 by 60 hay barn that we're building. And also it'll hold some tractors and things like that, but they're actually supposed to build this in just a little bit. So I'm anxious to see it go up and get some. I've already got a hay order in for unfertilized hay. So we'll get to watch this thing go up and get built. So they've got the first set of poles up for the pole barn. Looks real nice. While we're here looking at the barn, I don't ever really show you a lot of our beef cows, but here they are again. They're up drinking a little water so I can show them to you. This one right here, that's Ollie. That's Iris. And this is Nellie over here. Beautiful, beautiful. And then the two black cows behind here, the Anguses, if you can see them, that is Lily. Right here, the bigger one, and that's Macy back here too. So, and then that's Aiden's little cow, Evie, if y'all remember the little one right there. So you can see, I know we don't show them a lot, but this is just some of them. That's Macy right here. Let's get a picture of her. So, hey guys. Well, I tried to call the bigger ones, but this is Ginger and Holly right there. These are the mama cows, so now they're talking to each other. That's our bull, our big bull, Ferdinand right there. Again, so the specs on this building, it's a 40 by 60. It's on 6 by 6 post. It's got 2 by 6 rafters. We've been very pleased with this build. We wanted to see what we had in it, and this is the best economical option that we found. We were able to do the pad for the 40 by 60 with the local dozer service for around $1,500. It wasn't a lot of build up, but we wanted something that was more sturdy underneath. And then the 40 by 60 we were able to buy from a company that provides this, and then they provide the installation crew also. So we were able to do this barn for around $8,200. So together we had less than $10,000 in this barn. Now that is a big investment. However, when you think about having a farm and having a big beef farm and needing storage for hay, this was a great option and a great buy. All right, guys, it is finished. The 40 by 60 new hay barn and tractor barn is complete at the Big Beef Farm.